What's going on? What's happening? Welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi, and I'm somebody who went from corporate America to this online gigpreneur America. Not by choice, but I was in the corporate world for a long time, and my pancreas shut down, left me unemployable. Can't even get a job with what I got, and with nothing to fall back on. And so that kind of didn't feel good. And I got redirected to this whole online space, this gig economy, if you would. And now I help folks to start a side business online, and we grow it using social media. If you like that idea, if you like to add an extra source of income to what you got, and you like the idea of it being flexible, and you like to use social media to grow it, I mean, what else would you use? And go to sidegigshawn.com, answer a couple of questions. I'll get to know you, and I will reach out and we will have that conversation. What's happening, folksy folks? Hey, I'm really proud of myself. Few nights in a row, I am going live early. Hey, better than 2, 3 o'clock in the morning early. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? And so I got a cool little story for you tonight. Again, another story. And this story is it's a true story. I love true stories. Drop a 1 in the comments if you like true stories, like stories that actually are real. You know what I mean? And drop a 1. By the way, we are live on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. If you're not following me, I mean, come on, let's go already. All right, enough with the chit chat. Let's get with the story. So, Dave Carroll was traveling with United Airlines, and he had his guitar dropped off at the counter so that then they could take it inside. And when he got off the plane and grabbed his guitar, when he opened it, it was damaged. It was not in good shape. So he calls United Airlines that same day and tells them, "Hey, listen, my guitar is just ruined. Is I can't use this." Well, United tells them to call back tomorrow, the next day, and do what's good, and get back to customer service the next day. Well, the problem was that he had a concert the next day. It's kind of a big deal. He was using his guitar for his concert. Anyway, so he finds a repair shop overnight, drops the guitar off. They fix it by the time of the concert, but it cost them $1,200. Well, that next day, when he called United and explained the situation to them, they told him that, oh, it's too late. You should have filed the same day. Today is the next day, and we can't accept that. He saw that he's not going to win this debate, so he thought, you know what? I'm going to do a little revenge on these guys. This is not really cool, right? So, Barb, how are you? I see you on Instagram. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Bunch of folks on YouTube. Drop a comment wherever you are so I know you are here and you are tuning in. I can give a shout out. But if you don't drop a comment, I don't know who's here, who's not here. So he's all, you know what? I'm not gonna win this thing. So he goes, all right, fine. Him and his friends decide to write a song and call it United Breaks Guitars. You can look this up. This is a true story. And at first, United doesn't really pay attention. Never leaves the airport without reporting. Yeah. United doesn't really pay attention. It's all like, oh, whatever. And 2, 3 days go by, but you know what? In 2 days, the song gets 19 million views. Say what? 19 million views. And then that gets the attention of United. So United reaches out back to Dave and says, hey, listen, we'll give you the $1,200 that it took for you to repair. And Dave says, it's too late. You should have called that same day. Guess how much this ended up costing United Airlines? It cost, you ready for this? $10 million. Right? Unbelievable. All right, I'm going to block a couple people here because I just don't like their attitude. Um, and it cost United $10 million. The moral of this story, I'll give you a couple of things that I feel like they're moral to this story. One is that, well, you should get to the complaint right away. You shouldn't, if you deal with customers in your gig, if you have customers and they have an issue, I would say get to them immediately. That's clear, right? Don't wait a week, 2 weeks, 3 years to come back to address the problem, right? Obviously, address the problem right away. And two, hey, listen, sometimes you rub the wrong guy and they will not take it easy, right? Sometimes one it takes one person, right? And they don't like what you said, they don't like what you did, and you really didn't give the customer service you should have, and no matter everybody's going through something and it just triggered, you know and it's best to be able to handle that right away and put out the fire. I thought this was such a weird, cool little story. But if you didn't check out the last night's story, that was probably one of the strangest success stories that I have shared. I would say that's most definitely top three. So if you haven't checked it out, I would definitely check that out. And tonight, hopefully, you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value. I appreciate you. Drop your thoughts, your comments, your feedback below. Let this feed grow. If you feel like this is worthy of sharing, somebody who would get value from this, or maybe a chuckle, then tag them, share this with them. Let's go. And if you're not following me, if this is your first time, hopefully it's not your last time. And you can follow me on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Threads. And I go with Side Gig Sean. I am Sean Azimi. I'm somebody who went from corporate America to this online gig economy America. Not by choice. I actually had my pancreas shut down on me, left me unemployable, which means I can't even get a job with what I got, and with nothing to fall back on. I don't know if you've ever hit rock bottom like that, but I don't recommend it. It sucked. And so I got redirected to this whole online space. And now I help folks like you, like me, to start a side business, a side gig online. And we use social media to grow it. If you've been thinking about it, you want to start something, you don't know where to go, you don't know what's going on online, you hear all kinds of stuff. Um, I don't know, you want to add another stream of income to what you got. You don't mind it being flexible, then what you waiting for? Let's go already. Go to sidegigshawn.com, answer a couple questions. I'll reach out. We'll have that conversation and we take it from there. With that, Anand, how are you? Good to see you, brother. I see you on Facebook. With that, I am signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again.